We're told the only way to detox is by special diets, detox teas, and juice cleanses. But none of that actually detox your body. Not even 10%. In fact, they tend to do more harm than good. I know this because I see this every week in my clinic. People come in after trying detox like juicing, fasting, cutting out foods, and instead of feeling lighter, they feel more bloated, more tired, and more stressed than before. Their digestion slows down, their sleep gets worse, and their energy crashes even harder, even though many of them are eating the cleanest diets of their lives. So they ask the same question: why does my detox fail when I'm having the perfect diet? What they don't know is detox has almost nothing to do with your diet because your body already has a built-in detox mode, and it only activates when you make this simple shift. Now, before we get to that simple shift, you need to understand what detox really means, because it's not a trend or a diet. It's a natural process your body does every minute of the day. For example, your liver, kidneys, gut, and lymphatic system are always working to filter waste and move toxins out. They do this whether you think about it or not. In fact, your liver is the main detox organ. It runs more than 500 jobs at the same time. It breaks down chemicals, changes them into safer forms, and prepares them to leave your body. This is called phase 1 and phase 2 detox. Your gut also plays a huge role. When your gut moves well, waste leaves the body on time. When your gut slows down, toxins sit longer, get reabsorbed, and make you feel heavy, foggy, or inflamed. Then, your kidneys filter out your blood all day. They remove waste, balance fluids, and send toxins out through urine. They need steady blood flow and the right minerals to work well. When they are stressed, they slow down. So yes, your body already has a full detox system. It is smart, it's built in, it works better than any cleanse. But if your body has its own detox system, why do these detox programs exist? Simple. It's because they found something that works as marketing. They take a real process that your body already does, and they make you think you need to buy something or make it happen. Problem is, most of these programs are actually making things worse. When you do a juice cleanse, you're not giving your body the nutrients it needs to actually detox. Your liver needs amino acids to bind toxins and move them out. Those amino acids come from protein. Most cleanses have no protein. Your body needs B vitamins, magnesium, and sulfur compounds to run the detox process. But restrictive diets cut out the foods that have these nutrients. So those detox teas and juice cleanses focus on the wrong thing entirely. Only 1 to 2% of toxins leave your body through the detox programs. That means even though you sit in your sauna for an hour or drink something that makes you sweat more, you're barely touching the actual problem. The real detox happens inside your cells, in your liver, through a complex process that most products completely ignore. But if your body already knows how to detox, why isn't it working? This is where most people get stuck. So let's try to understand it better. Your body has 2 modes. The first mode is rest and digest. This is when your body does all the maintenance work. It digests foods, repairs cells, filters toxins, and cleans everything out. The second mode is fight or flight. This is survival mode. When your body thinks there's danger, it shifts everything to help you survive right now. And when you're stuck in that mode, detox completely shuts down. For example, when you're stressed, your body releases a hormone called cortisol. Cortisol tells your body that something is wrong and you need to be ready to fight or run. So your body makes a choice. It sends blood to your muscles and away from your organs. Blood flow to your liver drops massively. Some studies show it can drop by up to 80%. Your liver can't filter toxins without blood flow. So right there, the main detox organ in your body just slowed down to almost nothing. Every time you're in stress mode, sitting at your desk, stressed about a deadline, or you're in traffic running late, your body shifts into fight or flight mode. During all that, you're not detoxing. You're actually accumulating more toxins because nothing is moving them out. This is why you can eat the cleanest diet in the world and still feel terrible. This is why the juice cleanses didn't work, because the entire time you were doing it, your body was stressed. Maybe you were stressed about being hungry. Maybe you were stressed about work or money or 100 other things. It doesn't matter what caused the stress. What matters is the stress shuts down detox completely. So now you know why your detox isn't working and what's blocking it. But what's the solution? What should you do to let your body get out of stress mode and let it do the job it already knows how to do? How do you turn the detox system back on? The answer is simpler than you think. You don't need to sit on a meditation cushion for an hour. You don't need spa music or candles or any of that. What you need is to shift your body out of fight or flight and into the rest and digest mode. It's as simple as it sounds. The technical term for this is parasympathetic activation. But All that really means is your body is getting to relax at the physical level. When that happens, everything we just talked about reverses. Blood flow comes back to your liver, your gut starts moving again, your lymphatic system begins clearing waste. Your kidneys filter better, and the detox systems turn back on. All this happens automatically once your body gets the signal that you're safe. You don't have to do anything except let your body relax. So the real detox solution isn't a product. It's not a diet, it's a state of relaxation. And the good news is you have more control over that state than you think. You just didn't know how to activate it. Now, before you need to think you need some sort of kind of meditation expert or spend hours trying to relax, let me stop you right there. You don't. Your body doesn't care if you feel zen. It doesn't care if your mind is quiet or if you're having deep spiritual thoughts. What your body responds to is physical signals, and those signals are much simpler than most people realize. Here are some simple methods that you can do to activate this relaxed state, or technically called the parasympathetic system. The first method is as simple as it sounds: breathing. Breathing can activate your parasympathetic nervous system in 60 to 90 seconds. 1 minute of the right kind of breathing and your body gets the signal that it's safe. When you breathe out longer than you breathe in, your heart rate slows down. This is a mechanical response. Breathe in for 4 counts and out for 6 counts, just a few times, and your body shifts. That's all it takes. Breathing through your nose instead of your mouth makes a difference too. Nasal breathing increases nitric oxide, which relaxes blood vessels and improves blood flow to your detox organs. Some studies show nasal breathing can increase nitric oxide by up to 20 times compared to mouth breathing. The second method is movement. Not intense exercise, just a 5 or 10 minute walk. Walking moves your lymphatic system. Remember, lymph doesn't have a pump. It moves when you move. A short walk gets everything flowing again. You don't need to work out, you just need a gentle movement. There are even simpler methods like humming and gargling. When you hum or gargle, you stimulate the vagus nerve, the nerve that carries signals between your brain, heart, and digestive system. When it gets stimulated, it sends the relaxation signal to the rest of your body. Point is, you don't need to overhaul your entire life. You just need to give your body a few signals throughout the day that say you're safe, you can relax, you can do the maintenance work now. When you do that consistently, your body starts detoxing the way it's supposed to. But all these methods take time. Even when you do everything right, you won't see results overnight. Real detox happens inside your cells, and that process is slow. Every cell has to convert toxins into a form that can leave. This happens through enzymes that break the toxins down step by step. And if you're missing nutrients, those enzymes needed, the process slows down even more. Your tissues need time to heal too. Toxins cause inflammation. Inflammation damages tissues. Even after the toxins are gone, your body still has to repair that damage. This is called tissue regeneration, and it doesn't happen in days. It happens over weeks and months. So when you start doing things right, you might not feel amazing immediately. You might even feel worse for a little while your body starts moving toxins out that have been stuck. This is normal. It's a sign the process is working, but you have to stick with it. You have to give your cells the time they need to do the work. This is where most people give up. They try something for a week or two, don't see dramatic results, and they quit. But detoxes isn't a 2-week thing. It's a process that your body needs to do continuously. And when you support that process the right way, consistently over time, that's when real change happens. Now, everything I just described works, but it's slow. Weeks, maybe months before you notice a real difference. Now, for some people, especially those who have been dealing with chronic health issues or heavy toxin exposure, doing this on your own isn't enough. Sometimes you need deeper support. Sometimes you need help at the cellular level that goes beyond just lifestyle changes. And that's where something like a professional protocol makes sense. This is where places like Vive Wellness come in. We built something called the bioregenesis method. It's designed specifically for what I just talked about: detox at the cellular level. To understand how this works differently, think about how you'd fix a car problem. If your engine light is on, you have 3 options. You can put a piece of tape over the light and pretend it's fixed. That's what most detox teas do. They make you feel like something's happening, but the actual problem is still there. Or you could add better gas in hopes that fixes it. That's what clean eating does. It's helpful, but the engine itself is broken. Better fuel won't repair it. Or you could actually open the hood, run diagnostics, find out what part is malfunctioning, and fix that part specifically. That's what the bioregenesis method does. Most detox programs focus on what you eat or what you avoid. The bioregenesis method focuses on how your cells actually function. It's based on 3 phases: Detox, redox, and repair. Each phase targets a different part of the cellular processes we've just covered. The detox phase supports the actual pathways your cells use to move toxins out. The redox phase restores the balance between oxidants and antioxidants in your cells. Think of it like clearing out rust and corrosion so the machinery can run clean again. The repair phase focuses on tissue regeneration and reducing the inflammation that toxins left behind. What makes this difference is that we don't guess. We start with diagnostics, blood work and testing. Our trained medical experts look at what's actually happening in your body, not what they assume is happening based on trends or generalizations. Then they build a protocol based on your specific needs. Some people need more support for their liver. Some people need more lymphatic work. Some people have mitochondrial dysfunction that needs to be addressed first. Everyone's different. That's why we test first. We also use therapies that go deeper than lifestyle changes. One of the most powerful detox tools we use is called EBU therapy. EBU stands for extracorporeal blood oxygenation and ozonation. In it, your blood is filtered outside your body, cleaned of toxins, inflammatory proteins, and waste products, then oxygenated and returned back to you. It's like giving your blood a deep clean while also flooding it with oxygen. This therapy removes toxins directly from your bloodstream. It doesn't wait for your liver to process them slowly over weeks. It pulls them out in real time. Your blood gets cleaner, your cells get more oxygen, and your entire detox system gets a reset. For people with heavy toxin buildup or chronic inflammation, EBU can do this in a few sessions, what would take months of diet changes alone. It works at the level where detox actually happens in your blood and cells. These aren't things you can do at home. They require medical supervision. They require precision, but they work at the level where real detox happens inside those cells. And for people who have tried everything else and still feel stuck, this is the kind of intervention that can be what finally shifts things. Most people who feel terrible have no idea which part of their body is actually broken. They guess, they try supplements, they cut out foods, and 6 months later, they're still exhausted, still bloated, still struggling with brain fog because they're fixing the wrong system. Maybe your detox pathways are fine, but your mitochondria can't produce enough energy. Maybe your gut is working, but your stress hormone response is shutting down your liver. Maybe your hormones are out of balance, and that's breaking everything else. You can't know without testing it, and you can't fix it without knowing. That's why we built the Cellular Health Quiz. 3 minutes, answer questions about how you actually feel right now, then get results that tell you which system is the bottleneck and what needs to be addressed first. Take the Cellular Health Quiz at Vibe Wellness, find out what's really holding you back so you can stop guessing and start fixing the actual problem.